Welcome to another episode of the Unicorn Circuit, your weekly dose of fingering the buttery bowl.
No, it's a circuit.
Oh, it is.
That's what it means, right?
Well, it's also a computer circuit.
But no one knows. We don't know. No one knows.
Yeah.
Is it a...
We're going to find out soon. But anyway, this week, of course, it's your weekly dose of car news, weird shit off the internet, Fanking, story time, and random eat bag. And you know
sprinkled with a game.
Sprinkled with our rubbish gaming skills.
Seasoned with sprinkled gaming.
The good people out there, Martin, on the interballs have used the zeros and ones on their QWERTY keyboards and have said to us, please play this game called Rocket League. And that's what we're playing.
Like if you've heard of a Dvorak keyboard. And like twice if you can use one.
And just don't like it all if you don't want to. Martin, we're going to play soccer. We haven't played this before.
Is it technically soccer?
We just did the training, so we'd learn how to play. Create match. Martin, I want to say something else before I begin.
Good.
This is serious.
Yep.
If you are... listen.
You had to stop and go, listen, just to make your point.
Yeah,
You're
I do.
serious. I've never seen you this serious. Ever.
If you are over the age of 15, get the out of the kids' playgrounds with your Pokemon Go and go and do something else. Because...
Now, you know what? Go on Pokemon, but just not on the kids' swings.
Dude, have you seen?
I see it everywhere.
Swings, slides, and if you're over 30, what the sorry, but seriously. I'm cool for you to play the game. I'm cool to play the game. What I'm not cool with is droves of zombie-like Pokemon Go creatures going down to parks that are actually made by local communities for kids and just sitting on the slide and not getting off, like that creepy dude from down there that's like going around Facebook at the moment. Dude sitting on swings and refusing to leave because they want to catch the shark dong multiplier. Or whatever it is, all right?
So I almost got run over by a Pokemon Go player who was doing it as they were driving, saw a thing, slammed the brakes on, and we're talking about push bikes. Yeah. I was like push biking, just heaps of traffic, and I almost got run over. I looked, and the dude's there flicking a ball at a little shark dong.
Yeah.
So I was like, what are you doing?
So flick your ball somewhere else is the short version.
Have fun with people playing.
Flick
your balls all
I don't play it and I don't care. You can flick your balls all over the wall. Don't do it near kids. Don't do it near the park. Go do it somewhere else, man. That's fair, isn't it?
Public service announcement. I love that all the people that are watching this who probably don't play Pokemon.
All right, R2 accelerates apparently.
Which side am I? I'm the right-hand side.
All right, now the idea of this game is apparently you've got to try and hit this ball. Oh, wow, okay. You've got to try and hit this ball into a goal, Martin, and that's it. Martin, this is... this game runs on the Unreal circuit. I just died, and I don't even know how. I didn't even do anything wrong.
Do you know this game's really popular? This game's really popular, and I think we will get a lot of people who will be like, I know how to play Rocket League, I'm really good at it.
Wait on, is that my goal or yours?
Take yourself back to when you first played Rocket League. You know what? We're looking at the wrong side of the thing.
Are we?
Swapping, yeah, because I'm looking over here and you're looking over there. It's all a bit weird.
Which one? Oh, I'm orange now.
You're orange now.
Okay, cool. Martin,
That's better.
as we attempt to play this game, let's get into the car news of the week.
Very relevant.
What is?
Car news of the week with what we're playing.
Oh, Martin, let me show... Yes, you're right. Car news. So in car news this week, if we just look at the yellow-orange car for a second.
I'm just going to pause mine here.
I'm going to show you exactly what everybody's problem is. Watch the orange car, everybody, and drifty.
Hey,
that's not new. It's not new. People have been doing that for 100 years.
Yeah.
So why is everybody so upset about the Focus RS Ford being able to get it out, Martin?
Here's the interesting thing. It's not everybody.
Oh,
it's Australia.
Really?
It's Australia. So if you look through the news, obviously it's made news, and that's a great thing if you want people to find out about your product, that it's in the news, for better or worse. And I don't know if it's backfired or if it's just what happens, but a bunch of people saw that you could get a car that has a button that says drift, and they flipped
Maybe it's
out.
the name. Maybe it's because it's called drift. If it was called like, when we're driving the Range and there's buttons that changes the diff ratio, changes the wheel. Maybe if it was like that, but maybe people are angry because they feel like that's creating hoon behaviour.
Well, interesting.
What creates hoon behaviour is people.
Interesting that you say that, because part of the way it was discovered, apparently, when I was researching this a little bit, is that they were like busy tuning the all-drive system, and they do all that with laptops, just like when we tune Haltex. It's the same thing, right? But they're doing it, and then they'll just print that into the computer, and that's where it is forever, unlike being able to redo it. And they're sitting in there, and they're like playing around with the all-drive settings, and obviously the diffs are electronically adjustable, so you can bias how much drive goes left to right, front to back, same as how Evos and all that kind of stuff works.
Yeah.
And they've gone, some engineer dude's kind of gone, oh, this is cool. Oh, hang on, let's try this again. And it got progressively more and more rear-wheel drive bias, which for a four-wheel drive car is
cool.
Is fun.
Well, it's fun.
It's
People
fun,
like
right? And so they discovered this, and they went up to the big wig dudes, and they go, hey guys, we've discovered something pretty cool with this system. What do you think about like making it a thing?
Yeah.
But the problem is not the system itself. If they'd called it like active front-wheel drive, stability, rear-wheel drive bias or something, no one would have said a word. It's the fact it was marketed as drift.
But do you think that has something to do with Australia being a bit of like a nanny situation? Because I mean, it's the thing is, you can get a VL Commodore. I mean, if you're lucky enough to own one, let us know. But you could get a car that's been out for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and you can make it drift.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why this made the news when it's not doing anything that cars haven't been able to do. Because it's the argument that cars make people stupid, people make people stupid.
Yeah.
People make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, cars are a product, like you and I obviously love cars, they're awesome, but let's not pretend that it's all just wizards and fairies.
Yeah.
It's a company who's making something that people want. And
Yeah,
the thing
that's
is, people want it. And probably a lot of the reason people have heard about the Focus, oh, I've got this. Uh-oh. Come on. Probably the reason a lot of people have heard about them is because of these stories.
Yes.
So in that way, it's kind of worked even better for Ford to do that.
That's true, and this happens a lot, doesn't it? Like stuff, we're talking about the Trump stuff, like it hits the media for what people say is the wrong reasons, and then you stop and you go, but I heard about it.
Yeah, that's right.
And so did everyone else. But it's interesting. I'm looking forward to having a driver one and seeing what it's actually like. But
Me too.
I would sort of
fast, crazy fast.
Yeah, I mean, I would with any manufacturer's car really. As soon as people start, I mean, you know how excited I get about when you can buy a four-wheel drive car, particularly if you have some form of adjustability. It like actually sounds like it'll make it quite fun.
Yeah. I think though as well that
But it's a bit of a beat up saying that it's completely unsafe and this shouldn't be available on roads. And what you're saying is so true. It's like you could buy any car with zero electronic stability. Like it's like they've put a feature in to essentially make it safer, which is four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Then they've marketed some stuff about biasing it, which no one would even understand the theory of anyway, likely. And then that's made it more safe and still probably in rear drive mode, probably more safe than a VL Commodore.
Yeah.
But this is a huge deal.
Well, I think what we can do is we can summarise by saying the car has an ability to do something that is illegal, just like every other car on the market that has the ability of going faster than the speed limit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or like, understeering into a wall.
But
this has an understeer feature.
But I mean, it's like people go, oh no, this is terrible because this car is capable of doing something that you're not allowed to do on the road, right?
Speaking of understeer feature, so is this any different to having an electronic stability control button that turns it off?
Well, that's the whole point, right?
It's
like when your car's stuck in snow, whether you got a Tiguan or a Rexy or a four-wheel drive or anything, you press the button so the wheels can, spin in the snow instead of all, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm flummoxed by it, Martin.
Yeah.
Flummoxed,
yeah,
which means confused.
The reaction is interesting, but I assume it sold some newspapers or some TV shows that got some ads. I don't know.
And maybe even sold some cars.
But it's been heavily in the news, like massively. The only other interesting bit of news that I heard about is that there's this Jaguar thing that's like a cool kind of concept car, and it was in a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
And everyone was getting excited, thinking, oh, cool, there's going to be this awesome new Jaguar thing. And then Jaguar went, no, actually, you know what? We're going to make electric cars.
What?
Like we're gonna instead of building that cool concept prototype thing and turning it into a road going, really cool looking supercar. They're like, oh, we're gonna do similar thing, but we're gonna make 2 electric cars to be competitive with Tesla.
Well, that's interesting.
Interesting because we've seen it how these market leaders come out as far as this new thing, and that's how it happens. You've seen it happen with other kind of cars too, where it's like someone does this different thing, everyone goes, no. Oh, actually, wait, this is good. We can make some money.
Yeah,
and it reminded me that cars a lot also is about making money. Like we can get spiritual about it, but at the end of the day, a lot of people that make cars, it's a numbers
for the people making the cars.
They got
it's
shareholders.
Different for us
because
for us it's an experience. Cars take us places. Cars are just mechanical horses of our generation. They take you on mad adventures, and hopefully you have.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. The more and more manufacturers that start doing that and go, oh, you know what, we could probably make more money. And as soon as they start making monetary decisions, you know it's a thing.
Yeah.
You know, same with when someone makes a hydrogen car and they can go, you know what, we can make money from this. Boom, there's hydrogen cars everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Because currently a Nissan Leaf that still costs 2 or 3 times an equivalent hatchback is still a bit of not many people are going to buy that because it's so expensive.
And they're in a catch-22 as well because people aren't going to spend $50,000 or $60,000 except for hardcore first adopters who want to get it first.
Yeah.
And so not enough people are buying it. Therefore, the supply chain that's selling the expensive part, which is the batteries, the price isn't going to go down. The price is going to go down anyway, particularly with Tesla's super factory open up and BMW and other people all trying to jump in on it. But the fact is, that it's not going to come down in a way that in the next year or 2 years, electric cars are going to be common for everyone.
To summarise, if you put a button in a car that does something different to the way it drives, I'm going to press it and try it out.
Yeah, I'm also going to do it. I might do it on the track.
Yeah.
Just try it out first. But the thing is, people are responsible for hooning. Cars are not responsible for hooning. Now get off that kid's swing set and go for a jog somewhere. It's time to get into weird stuff from Unicorn. This week in Weird Stuff from Unicorn, Martin, I got something pretty cool in here.
I'm trying to drift.
Oh, you're not allowed, Martin. Martin, hold this for me, my friend. This I got for us. This is a hamburger musical set.
Really?
Hamburger. They say hamburger really funny in Japan, don't they? Really cute. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Set though. So this here is we've got a maraca and
a castanet.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
Wow. And you can make some music with them, Martin. Oh, syncopation. Now there's this awesome Japanese dude on YouTube who makes musical instruments out of vegetables. Have you seen him?
No.
Blows the carrot hard, man. He's so good.
It blows like a flute.
Yeah. No, he'll literally get a carrot, hollow it out, put holes in it, blow it, and when he's finished blowing it, he eats it.
Really?
Yes. It's
incredible.
Just freaking awesome. Check it out. Japanese man blows, then eats the carrot. It's actually really good. Check it out. Martin, I think it's starting to be my favourite part of the show. It is time to check out Fank of the Week. Our first Fank of the Week, I think this one is particularly clever and pertinent and also possibly like anatomically interesting.
Yes.
Here it is, Martin. The Perky Nana. Now, Martin, what is a Perky Nana?
I think it's actually supposed to be a Perky Nana. And I don't know.
Perky Nana?
I think it's supposed to be Perky Nana because I have a feeling that it's banana based.
Ah.
So it's a Perky Nana. I don't know why it's perky or what makes it perky. But if it is a Perky Nana, I'm
Nana.
a bit frightened.
Wow, amazing. Martin, next up, we're just going to get straight into it. Butt finger. There it is. I mean, that's clever. And what they've done is they've utilised their finger, which is allowed as per the official guidelines of Fanking, which my man here and I invented.
You can't really double, like start covering up little letters.
You could try. I'd like to see it. No one's done a double-handed Fank yet. In fact, have they? No one.
You know why? I know why.
Because then you can't take a photo of it. Ah, okay. I was going to say maybe you can do auto or whatever. Now, in case you're new to this thing, now what is Fanking? Fanking is the delightful art of recontextualising a product's name by holding it down near your crotch and taking a photo of it. It is hours of fun, days, weeks, it's thousands of years worth of fun. Next time you're at the hardware shop or down at your supermarket, grab a product, hold it down near your crotch and have a look at how funny it becomes. Take a photo of it and put it up on our Fanking Facebook page, which is right here, and our favourite ones we will share on the show. Now, this one, blue balls. What about a wrinkle ball, Martin? A blue wrinkle ball. Now, Martin, what is a wrinkle ball?
I have no idea.
No?
Well, it might be something to do with a not so perky nana.
Okay.
Assuming it is a nana and not a nana.
I legitimately don't know what a wrinkle ball does. But there it is. If any of you know what a wrinkle ball is...
Look at my focus in drift mode. This is what can happen if you've got a focus in drift mode.
Okay.
Look, You're all over the shop. You're in a stadium. Look, you're flying up. Look
Look
see,
at that.
drift
Oh
mode.
man, today, tonight,
Drift
any
mode.
minute now.
Oh,
Look at that.
I'm on TV. It's too late. Anyway, sorry.
All right, there it is. If anyone knows what a wrinkle ball is, please let us know. If you've got a Fank, please send it in to the Fanking Facebook page, which is right here. It's time to get into story time. I want to talk about push bikes because my first push bike
Because we've done that a bit lately.
was freaking awesome. Yeah, we've talked about kind of bike laws and these different things, but I want to actually talk about save. My very first push bike was brought for me by my grandma and grandpa.
Yep.
And I was actually moving from, I lived in country New South Wales.
Yep.
And I moved from the goat stud from the cattle farm to Sydney.
Yep.
And it was a bit of a big move. I had to change a couple of schools when I was young. But when I got home, home to the house that I grew up in and lived in, my grandparents had bought for me, it was my birthday when I arrived, they'd bought for me my very first BMX. Now,
Cool.
I'm the youngest of multiple siblings, so I would just get hand-me-down undies, hand-me-down clothes, hand-me-down presents, and hand-me-down bath, which when you're living in a place that has droughts is the worst. I probably mentioned that before. When
You're the last in the bath.
I was
are
the
you?
last in the bath. By the time I got in there, it looked like tom yum soup. It literally looked like Luxor. There's stuff floating past. It's got. I still love it when it
That is
rains.
feral.
And the reason I love it when it rains is because when you live out in the country and it rains, you're allowed to have your own bath water because it's like all our rain tanks were overflowing.
Yep.
Anyway, I got to Sydney on my 8th birthday, and waiting in my driveway for me was a brand new BMX. It was blue. It was awesome. And for me, I was like, this is awesome. You come to a new place, and simple things like that can make all the difference. Now, why is it pertinent to our story? Are we going again? We're just straight in.
I don't know.
The reason it's pertinent to the story is because many, many years later, I sold that bike for $30
Really?
to a kid who lived down the street and used that $30 put towards my $300 Apollo mountain bike. Where's this story going, everyone's saying? This is where the story's going. A lot of people wonder, why would you modify a car? Why would you modify a cheap car with cheap parts and cheap crappy stuff? The fact is, we don't have the money. We don't have the money just to go buy a GTR and do whatever. But what you can do, you can learn the skills. You start with a crappy bike, do what you need to do with it, sell it with that bit of money, put it towards the next thing. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing when they're talking about modifying cars, motorbikes, anything. They're just like, just go and buy the good one. You can't go and buy the good one, and buying the good one doesn't teach you anything.
And starting with the crap one makes you appreciate the good one later.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, and when you meet people, sometimes you come across people who have like a really particularly nice car and you get talking to them and you start to understand, and they're like, well, actually, I've had like 7 different models of this since I was a kid or whatever, or since I was a young guy. And when they finally get that sort of ultimate thing, they can really, really appreciate it, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so. And it brings me to a point that a lot of people, they say to us, we obviously have, there's millions of people who are watching our YouTube series, the other one, not this one, and they're often saying, what kind of car should I get? And I say, what kind of cars do you like? And they say, I love Sylvias, but I can't afford one. What I would suggest is get a car that is somehow related to the car that you want to drive, because a lot of the things that you learn and a lot of those systems are transferable. So what does that mean? Let's say you really want an S15 Sylvia. I would say go out and get yourself a Pulsar. Triple S Pulsar or something. Do you know what I mean?
So you can get used to Nissan.
And get used to Nissan, get used to the parts, get used to the culture, get used to the community,
Yeah, particularly if you're going to work on them, because there's so many similarities.
There are, and
even the tooling, because like they're going to make a Pulsar with the same sort of nuts and bolts and stuff that they were going to make a Sylvia with. So yeah, that's a good point.
So that would be my point for the day, how we get from BMXs to this, that if you really, really want to get a car and you've got a small amount of money, just a couple of grand you're saving up, and you really want a car, I would try and buy something that is somehow related to the thing that you want. Speaking of which, buying cars, did you get financial assistance?
When I bought...
Like from your folks or friends or anything
for
like
the $300 one, my very first Gemini that I've talked about multiple times. No, there was the Gemini, that was the one that was like... But the deal was, we'll buy you the $300 car, and then it's up to you to fix it.
Yeah, right.
And you've got to learn everything. We're not going to pay for mechanics or if you want to do anything to it, you've got to earn the money and go and do it. Which made me sort of appreciate also the value in doing it yourself, because you could go to a mechanic and your $300 car is now a $3,000 car, or it can be a $330 car if you buy the stuff yourself. So, big difference.
What I would suggest is another good system that works, that is similar. Good goal, man.
Thank you.
If you're about to buy a car, and you could possibly get some parents to help you, or some family members, bring them into the room right now. I'm going to do you a favour. You can thank me later. Your parents in there now? All right. Hello, mum and dad of this talented young person that's sitting in here watching YouTube too much. Here's a really, really cool thing that you can do to help encourage them getting into cars, learning about themselves, and being part of this great, awesome community of people into cars. I would suggest what my parents did to me and worked really well is matched dollar for dollar.
Oh, that's
Am I
cool.
the orange gold?
I don't know.
Oh no, that's yours.
I don't know.
That didn't work. So what my parents did is they said whatever I save, they would match up to like a $2,000 limit. Now, I think my car ended up costing like $2,500, my Camira or something. And so they matched it dollar for dollar. And then after that, totally up to me. I had to pay the rego, I had to pay everything. But often getting that first chunk of money is the hardest thing to do. So mum and dad, if you could help, I think dollar for dollar sounds great. And little Timmy here, he promises in return to get good goals and to stop watching the internet right now. In fact, he's going to turn this video off. See you later, little Timmy. See you later.
Thanks for coming, Timmy.
No, because he's off to mow the lawn and he's helping mum and dad, he's helping the family, he's helping grandma and grandpa, he's helping his sister with the homework, he's actually getting off the internet, he's putting Pokemon Go down, and he's off to have some good times. All right, there it is. I'm going to, thanks mum and dad, you can leave now. In fact, Timmy's turned the computer off. See you later, everyone. Timmy, go do the washing up. Thank you for that. All right.
You sound so old.
This is it. I do sound so old. Listen here. Listen here.
It's
Get
a
your
good
parents.
point. No, good.
Martin, let's do this. Let's eat some weird stuff. Martin, this week in our unicorn bag, I'm liking the idea of you getting two choices or us getting two choices.
Oh dear.
So,
this bit, man.
so this week, this is great. It doesn't always have to be bad. It's not bad food. It's just got to be food we've never eaten before. It's about expanding our brain holes into parts of the world and getting to know each other and our foods through thing of, people with dementia and older people, apparently what makes it kick in really hard is the same environment every day. If they walk to new places and do new things and play new games and whatever, it keeps the brain open, keeps people alive, and keeps them thinking about stuff. And we do that orally. All right? So, first choice. Some of Uncle Lester's pink bits.
Oh dear. Made in Italy.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know that.
So, you've got a choice today
Ingredients.
of pink bits or something that was purchased off the internet.
Oh dear.
And we do not know what's inside. I mean, this is legit, like this is sealed. This has not been opened. I actually need to get a knife to open this. So do you want pink bits or do you want the box off the internet?
I definitely don't want those.
You don't want, can you hold that for a second?
Sure.
No pink bits today?
No.
All right.
This is light, which means good, which means that its volume, would mean it should have less chance of killing us, because by volume it's compared to our bodies, it's a lot lighter. Is what I'm getting at.
Do the honours, Mum. I have no idea what's going to be inside there. Pretty excited though. Oh, what's this? Australian government
Oh,
stuff?
no, hell no. Nah, I'm out.
What is it?
Nah.
What is it?
No.
Open for inspection by biosecurity? What is it? Oh my God. Oh!
No. Absolutely not. No.
You legit won't eat it?
I will not eat. I can't do it, man. I'll vomit right here, and that's gross.
Is there anything else in there?
No, that's it.
I'm going to go there, man.
You can eat it?
Yeah, I've seen people
Good on
on
you.
TV doing it.
I respect that, but I can't do it, man. I'll literally
So
spew.
this is cooked and dehydrated mixed bugs.
Product of Thailand. So
Ingredients.
That's why it got imported.
Oh, that's amazing. It got in. Ingredients: dehydrated grasshopper, male cricket, silkworm, sago worms, and salt. Man,
The screening process uses detected dogs and X-ray machines, and there might have been biosecurity concerns. There's biosecurity concerns, but you're not worried about biological.
Which you eat one creature, I'll eat the other five.
I'm not doing it, man.
All right.
I'm sorry, I cannot do it.
I will eat one because I've been wondering for years.
Good on you.
Oh wait, no, this has been. Whoa, wait a second. Has this been opened? Is that cut?
Yeah, that's because it's opened by these guys. They check it.
Oh, and they put sticky tape over the top again.
Yeah.
It's legit been cut.
Yeah,
opened
it has. It's been opened.
by Australian Biosecurity. Wow.
It says X-ray machines, but they would have had to sniff it to make sure it's not like. Actually, there's no sort of.
Oh my God. No, I'm not going to make you eat it. I'm not
No,
going to
don't
throw it
throw it
at
at
you.
me or
I
do
won't
something
throw it
with
at
it.
you. It's going to make a mess. Hurry up, man.
Played that game before.
No, I will not. honest, I will not throw them at you. I will not make you eat them, but I'm going to eat one of them. Can you just help me, Marty? Pick the one that looks the least like. I'm not joking because I don't want to get unwell. Can you? Like a lot of people eat these. Can you? Which one looks the least?
The that looks alive, man. The one that's the least brown. Oh.
That?
Oh, you're actually gonna eat it?
Yeah, I have to, man. That's what this is about.
Oh.
Oh, it's so crunchy.
Oh, the smell.
That one?
No.
I need you to. I won't make. But which
No,
one?
that one moved.
Which one, Martin? Which one should I eat?
That one.
This one? All right. Thank you for watching the Unicorn Circuit.
Much respect. Like, no, I don't know how you can do that.
No worries.
That's incredible.
Thank you for watching. This is kind of a bit of a regular thing, isn't it? We'll probably
The
be
bugs
back,
are not regular.
Probably be back later on. No, I'm trying to G myself up. No, that's cool. People do it all over the world. Lots of protein, very nutritious. Thanks for watching the Unicorn Circuit.
Oh!
I'm going for it.
Ah! Seriously?
Unicorn Circuit.
Oh, yuck! Oh, yuck! Oh my God. That's messed up, man. Oh my God. I'm like empathetically spewing for you.